During the Buddha's time, a Brahmin and his wife went to listen to the Buddha's Dhamma. The Brahmin was greatly moved by the Buddha and thought, "What good is a worldly life when it is full of attachment and suffering?" He ordained and dedicated himself to practicing so he could achieve the elimination of his suffering. As a new monk, he tried his best to follow all the precepts. When learning the Dhamma, he would take each lesson given to him and compare it to an experience from his own life. This way, he could understand the Dhamma firsthand, rather than just knowing it intellectually. However, as the new monk's understanding of the Dhamma grew, so did his ex-wife's loneliness and despair. She had completely relied on her husband for comfort and security. Now that he was gone, instead of becoming self-sufficient or following him in learning the Dhamma, she decided that the only way to secure her comfort was to win her husband back. She composed herself and went to visit the new monk. She brought all of his favorite foods as offerings in order to appeal to his desires. She told him that she would bring these dishes every day if he wished. She declared herself to be a lay disciple and patron of this monk. She even came to listen to the Dhamma that he shared. However, instead of internalizing the Dhamma and learning from it, she focused her thoughts on self-pity and her schemes to extract him from the Sangha. When the new monk asked how she was doing, she did not hold back. She said, "You are my love, my support, my whole life. Without you, I feel as if the air in my lungs is missing. I can't breathe without you. I can't eat without thinking of you. Each bite pains me. I can't sleep without thinking of you. The loneliness eats me alive. And I feel like each day I'm losing more and more control. My life has no meaning without you. I don't even want to continue living without you. Each day without you has been hell on earth for me." The new monk felt her words stab directly into his heart and mind. Throughout his new life as a monk, he was focused on learning and practicing, and had not spent any time thinking about his wife's emotional state. Hearing this broke his heart and caused emotions to swell within him. The new monk's ex-wife said, "Venerable sir, if you wish, come visit the house you left, and you will see the condition I live in." The new monk followed her to his old home and saw its wretched condition. His mind was immediately flooded with imagination. He thought about how depressing it must be for his wife to live like this, and allowed his mind to conjure up guilt. He took all the blame for the situation, thus causing his mental state to darken. The new monk, unable to find a way through the despair and guilt that had overtaken his mind, went to the Buddha with the intention to disrobe. The Buddha asked him, "Monk, it is because of your love for this very woman that in the past you met your death and your meat was roasted over a fire." Upon the monk's request, the Buddha told a story of the past. A long time ago, in the kingdom of Magadha, there lived a mountain stag. Ever since birth, he had never left that mountain. The mountain did not have a lot of human visitors, so the stag was unfamiliar with the dangers of humankind. Down the mountain near a village, a doe, along with her family, lived a cautious life. They knew firsthand how dangerous humans were and were always on alert. During the harvest season, the humans were especially alert for the deer, and so the village deer traveled up the mountain to find food. The mountain stag immediately fell in love with the village doe. They spent the harvest season together and were seldom apart. When the harvest season was over, the doe prepared to go back down the mountain. The mountain stag simply followed her without a thought. She tried to warn him. "Stag, you've never left this mountain. You do not know of humans. They are a great danger to our kind. You do not have the skills needed to survive. Do not follow me." In the mountain stag's mind, all he could think about was prolonging his pleasurable time with the doe. His mind was devoid of all rational thinking and was overtaken by intense desire. He said, "I'm not concerned. As long as I'm with you, nothing scares me." The hunters of the village knew that the deer would be coming back at this time and were lying in wait by the road. They set traps. The village doe made sure to travel downwind of the forest and was able to catch a whiff of the human scent. Her survival instincts kicked in, and she took off without a second thought. The mountain stag, only concerning himself with the doe, took off after her without any situational awareness. Before the mountain stag knew it, he was already dead. The hunter, hungry for deer meat, stopped and roasted some for a quick meal. He took the rest of the meat home to sell and share with his family. The Porisad, who happened to be born as a tree dewa in this very forest, saw the entire incident and marked, "It was passion alone that killed this foolish deer. Passion starts as bliss, but its end is sorrow and suffering. Cursed is the dart of love that leads to pain for men. Cursed be the fool that bows to a woman's influence." After the Buddha finished his lesson, he then taught the Four Noble Truths, after which the lovesick monk became a Sotapanna. The Buddha then made the connection. In those days, the lovesick monk was the mountain stag. His ex-wife was a young village doe. And I was the dewa that showed the sin of passion. What did you learn from this story? We hope you enjoyed the video. Click like if you did, and click subscribe if you want to see our uploads.